Hello everyone, my name is Prachi Madhukar and I'll be talking on the topic informal sector dominance. Imagine working every day, earning money but having no job security, no insurance and no future guarantee. This is the reality of nearly 80 to 90% of India's workforce, which is employed in the informal sector. The informal sector includes workers like daily wage laborers, street vendors, gig workers like delivery agents, and small shop employees who work without formal contracts or legal protection. So, what is the actual problem? The core problem is that a large part of India's economy operates outside formal systems. This means no written contracts, no social security like PF or insurance, irregular income, and no legal protection. From an economic perspective, this leads to low productivity because firms remain small and unorganized. Low tax collection, as many transactions are not recorded. Income insecurity, which reduces consumption and economic stability. So, while India is one of the fastest growing economies, a large section of its workforce remains economically vulnerable. Now, let's talk about the historical context. This issue is not new. It has deep roots in India's economic policy. During the pre 1991 period, especially under the License Raj, industries faced heavy regulations because starting and expanding formal businesses was difficult. Many firms chose to stay small and informal to avoid government controls. Also, policies promoted small scale industries to generate employment, but this unintentionally prevented firms from growing into large, efficient enterprises. Even after the 1991 liberalization, while the economy opened up, the transition of workers from informal to formal jobs has been slow and incomplete. As a result, the informal sector continues to dominate. So, why is this a serious issue? This creates multiple challenges. First, workers suffer. No job security, no retirement benefits, high vulnerability during crises like COVID 19. Second, firms remain inefficient. Limited access to credit, no economies of scale. And the third one is government loses revenue, lower tax base. And finally, it affects overall economic growth because a large part of the economy is not fully productive or visible. Now, let's talk about the solutions that it can have. To address this issue, India needs a multi step approach. The first one is formalization of businesses. We simplify registration processes by reducing compliance burden. The second step is digitalization, promoting digital payments like UPI, which helps track transactions and bring firms into the formal system. The third is labor law reforms, provide flexibility to firms and at the same time ensure basic worker protection. The fourth one is social security for informal workers, which is introducing schemes like insurance, pensions, and health coverage. The fifth one is skill development, improve worker productivity by helping them move to better formal jobs. Together, these steps can gradually reduce dependence on informal employment. Now, this is the timeline for implementation. This transformation cannot happen overnight. The short term 1 to 2 years, it actually increases digital inclusion and expands social security schemes. The medium term, which is 3 to 5 years, it simplify business regulations and improve labor laws. While the long term, the 5 to 10 years one is for structural shift towards manufacturing and formal employment. This gradual approach ensures stability while transitioning workers into the formal economy. Now let's talk about the barriers. However, there are significant barriers like firm resistance, lack of awareness among workers, high compliance costs, limited administrative capacity. But many workers also prefer informal jobs due to flexibility, which makes formalization more complex. Now, In conclusion, the dominance of the informal sector is a major structural challenge for India. While it provides employment, it also leads to inefficiency, inequality, and vulnerability. The goal should not be to eliminate it completely, but to gradually formalize and protect workers, ensuring inclusive and sustainable economic growth. Thank you so much.